talk to the people around her and her professors about her topic. Sarah Brenner began by contemplating an experience that she had had 4 years ago as a student in a traveling school. She spent a semester looking at the literature on education, cross-national education, and now she is writing what I think is going to be a fascinating magazine article with photographs that you're going to see a part of in this presentation.
Hi, a passport stamped with knowledge. I'm Sarah Brenner, and ever since I understood what it meant to be adopted from a third world country, I've had an interest in traveling internationally and learning different cultures, meeting new people, and experiencing new traditions. I chose to do my undergraduate research project on the traveling school because of the unique experience I had in my high school, 2006, with the traveling school. The traveling school is an all-girls private school that backpacks around the world. They go internationally up to 5 different continents, and it is uniquely different than any other exchange program because of the 7-course curriculum that is specifically designed to meet the criteria or needs of the environment that the girls are traveling to. The traveling school's international focus allows our students to be more involved in community service projects, to discover cultural immersion, to learn a new language, to travel with a small group, and develop outdoor skills. This mission statement is what sparked my interest and had me apply to the traveling school, where I spent 4 months backpacking through South America, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, and the Galapagos, with 8 teachers and 4 students I had never met before. While traveling through South America, I got a new perspective on life. It gave me an understanding and comparing of methods in South America to within my own borders, and led me to a degree in liberal studies and a minor in political science and psychology. When we first got to Ecuador, the country and the government was negotiating the FTAA, which is the Free Trade Area of the Americas, and the people weren't happy with what was happening in the government, so they held paros, which are non-violent acts of strike, where they put rocks and blockade the roads for any type of transportation. So the government pretty much needs to listen to the people and meet their needs for them to pick up all of these blockades so people can travel again. In the rainforest, we went on a hike with a guide and learned the different plants, insects, and animals around us. Pretty soon, we're no longer on the trail that we had been on before, and we're standing in a creek. I noticed a few of the girls that began to cry and was wondering what was happening. After I looked around, I noticed that there were 6-foot cobwebs all around me, every side. After a few moments, I thought a few of the girls were going to pass out from arachnophobia, but our teacher, Genevieve, grabbed our hands, held us in a circle, and told us to take 3 deep breaths. This was our first meditation. After 3 deep breaths, we set off to scale logs and narrowly avoided cobwebs after cobwebs to a beautiful opening scene of the rainforest. Genevieve's words, we can laugh about this later, kept running through my head as we kept walking and past all of these feathers. Not many people get the chance to explore and learn about the Amazon rainforest while being there. And I can say that I'll never want to be in a situation where I have that many spiders near me again. But now I know that I can achieve anything with 3 deep breaths and a can-do attitude. So while overseas, I also learned the importance of communication, both verbally and non-verbally. I had never taken Spanish before my trip to South America. So hand gestures and facial expressions were extremely important for me in any type of communication setting I was in. We volunteered a lot at schools, so here we are with a few of the students, and again, nonverbal communication was how I got around, which later benefited me when I took American Sign Language for a year that focused on nonverbal communication. filter to an Ecuadorian town. It was the first water filter that these people had ever had, and they were so appreciative of what we had done that they held a picnic for us. In our honor, they made their traditional delicacy of cuy. In the United States, cuy is known as guinea pig. So as I looked at the baked pet in my hand, I wondered about the 6 other girls in my school that were vegetarians and how they were going to react to this situation. I asked my teacher, Samantha, if she was going to eat it, and she was the biggest vegetarian, most strict vegetarian I've ever known. She smiled and took a bite and asked the rest of the girls to politely begin eating theirs. This was the first time that I had been in a situation where it was important to understand cultural immersion and be respectful to the people. So not only did I gain all these experiences, but later in life, the impacts from my semester at sea influenced me to push my own personal boundaries and go commercial fishing in Alaska seas for two summers. Then I also took advantage of my independence and abilities, and I traveled to Hawaii for the first time, moving there for a year with the National Student Exchange during college. And then I gained confidence and explored all the opportunities in life. In Bolivia, for our graduation, we summited a 17,500-foot mountain, and now, after commencement, I am planning on climbing Denali a week after. As I reflect back on my experiences of my time abroad, I'm amazed to see the connections that have been made and that I still haven't discovered with the impacts on my life. I think international travel is very important in all forms of education, especially higher education, and not only to take my word for it, but for everyone to have that own unique experience. I would like to thank the BLS program and Jackie, my friends and family, for being supportive, and all the wonderful students in Capstone A and B, and then all the lovely ladies